Jamaica's ethical dilemma of traffic enforcement quotas must spark a call for re-evaluation in any conscientious person. Hello again, everyone. It's Skywalker. I hope you are all doing fine. Thanks for coming to my channel again. Think about this, my people. In the realm of traffic enforcement, the implementation of performance metrics tied to the number of tickets and citations issued is a practice that warrants serious ethical scrutiny. We must we must question why a policeman should be pressured to fulfill any kind of quota when the situation would depend only on whether someone created a chargeable offense. It would seem like he himself would, in some instances, have to either force someone to make an offense in order to get to charge them, or he would have to downright lie that this person had created the offense. Otherwise, he would not be able to make that quota. How can someone tell you to go catch about 15 criminals in the act today, or you will be penalized? What if only 5 were in the act on that day? Think about it. Answers to these types of questions will always go back to some kind of monetary situation. When a traffic cop catches someone in a breach, that person will have to go to the tax office to pay a fine to the government. The more caught, the more merry for the police officers and for the police coffers. The truth is that they will tell you that it has nothing to do with money. However, the facts seem to point on that attempt at moral justification as hogwash. It is basically a call to the cops to go as far as extortion to bring in the bacon, just so they will always keep the profits at maximum. It's like they're running a business and they have to maximize the profits. Another attempt at an explanation is to say they are only motivating the laid back cop to keep up the work and make sure that as many offenders as possible are caught to maintain road safety. If you really study what is going on, you know that so much emphasis is not being placed on road safety. It's just to make the money. I mean, if you just go to the square at Hopewell where they have that pedestrian crossing and just stand there. The cars are trying to keep you from going on the pedestrian crossing because they are not about to wait for you to cross. And just there alone, the money could be made that could be made there could fill the government's coffers, right? But they are not going there because it's not like they are not so much concerned about making change. They want to go out on the highway and catch someone with a kind of offense that they can charge a lot of money for. Imagine the police wants to maintain road safety by systemizing criminality. Literally. That would be hard to believe. So they continue to claim that the intent behind such metrics may be to promote road safety and ensure compliance with traffic laws. But the reality is that these measures can lead to practices that are neither safe nor ethical. This video aims to spark unnecessary debate on the implications of these quotas and advocate for a more ethical approach to traffic enforcement. Justice Pantan and his chain gang counterparts have just eroded a large portion of public workers' integrity in Jamaica, we are now in a hustle to retrieve some from whatever possible avenue. We desperately need more integrity among public workers today. We have lost a lot. The use of quotas or metrics in traffic enforcement can inadvertently create pressures that compromise the integrity of law enforcement. When officers are evaluated based on the number of tickets they issue, it shifts the focus from ensuring public safety to meeting numerical targets. This can lead to several concerning outcomes. It can. Officers may feel compelled to issue citations even for minor infractions or to target specific areas or demographics more heavily. This practice can erode public trust in law enforcement and create a perception of extortion rather than justice. In an effort to meet quotas, officers might prioritize issuing tickets over addressing more pressing safety concerns. This misallocation of resources can ultimately undermine the primary goal of traffic enforcement, which is to promote road safety. The pressure to The pressure to meet quotas will always lead to unethical behaviors, such as issuing unwarranted tickets or manipulating enforcement practices. This not only damages the credibility of law enforcement agencies, but also raises serious ethical questions about the fairness and integrity of the system. Over time, it will also turn some of the best officers into monsters, like criminals. Which is obviously a no no for a police officer. And let no one remind me that this takes place worldwide. It is wrong worldwide wherever it is the status quo. The fact that something becomes systemic does not render it as justifiable. No, it has to be right for it to be right. It doesn't just become common. It's not right because you think it's common. No. If it's a norm, it's just a norm. It doesn't mean it's right. We can always try to find the right thing and do that. It is crucial to recognize that the primary objective of traffic enforcement should be to ensure the safety and well being of all road users. To achieve this, we must move away from quota driven practices and adopt a more holistic and ethical approach. Traffic enforcement should prioritize public safety and driver education. Instead of merely issuing tickets, officers can engage in activities that promote safe driving behaviors, such as community outreach programs and safety workshops. And the safety workshops would help a lot. If performance metrics are to be used, they should be designed to reflect the overall impact on road safety rather than the number of citations issued. Metrics could include the reduction in traffic accidents, improved compliance with traffic laws, and positive community feedbacks. Implementing regular audits and oversight mechanisms can help ensure that traffic enforcement practices remain fair and ethical. This can include reviewing the reasons for citations and ensuring that officers are not unfairly targeting certain groups or areas. The debate surrounding traffic enforcement quotas is not merely an administrative issue but a fundamental question of ethics and public trust. By re-evaluating our approach to traffic enforcement and prioritizing safety, fairness, and transparency, we can build a system that truly serves the community's best interest. It is time for a collective effort to address these concerns and ensure that traffic enforcement practices align with the highest ethical standards. This video aims to ignite a broader discussion on the ethical implications of traffic enforcement quotas and the need for reform. Through open dialogue and thoughtful consideration, we can work towards creating a safer and more just society for all. Because we believe that at all costs and by all means necessary, we must stand up for the best of all standards, ethical and otherwise, to be under the banner of our Jamaica, land we love, and because in our societal quest we also dream for perfect order, so we must put in the right work today. And because we cannot compromise, as that would lead to failure and corrupt practices, think on these things, my people. Peace out.